Hey guys, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Rise. Today we're talking about how multiplayer online works, but first you need to have a Nintendo Online subscription membership to actually play any multiplayer, so make sure you have that before you start. Now I'm going to get to the interesting stuff right off the bat. Now you can play a specific hub quest, which is the quest that you'll get from Minato down there, instead of the ones here. These ones are entirely single player here from Hinoa, so if you want to do multiplayer quests, you need to go to the Gathering Hub, but you don't actually need to go there in order to join a quest. Using your items here, you can see right at the thing, just you pressing your left and right, you can change here and go to the quest board option. Now, to open the quest board, you just press up or down on your D-pad, and you will get to the screen over here, Join Hub Quest or Respond to Join Request. The first option is only applicable if there's someone in your lobby who's the host who has selected a quest. You can join it by pressing this button over here. But we're alone, we're in the single player right now, and I'm going to respond to a join request, which will actually take me to the hub kind of thing. So you'll see the rampage quests, low rank and high rank. So we'll go to high rank, you can go straight to the top one over here, and let's see, there's a Gosharog, for example. So we can take on this Gosharog right now. We go here and respond to a join request. When I click yes, it will actually take me and search for a lobby of someone who's busy fighting this exact quest right now, and I will join them mid-quest. If there's no one currently doing it, it will actually start a new quest, and I will be the host, and other people will join me during my hunt against Gosharog. But as I mentioned before, you can also do this from the hub itself. So right over here in the hub, you can go to Minato over here, and you can actually do the same thing. I believe you're also able to do the same thing here at this quest board over here as the one that I just showed you in the menu. So you can use these as well. It's just nice to actually have it from here. You should, however, before starting any quest or joining a random quest, you should go to your canteen and eat food immediately, because most of those things are going to take you directly to the quest and not give you time to actually eat. So make sure you eat your dongos, get your health, get your stamina, and get your skill effects activated. Alright, so I'm going to go against this fight against Kezu in rank 4. And you'll see, because I am the host and I created one here, my join request is now active, so people can join me during my quest as I'm hunting this Kezu. So here's a couple of things that you should know for multiplayer in Monster Hunter Rise. So if there are any 3 deaths or 3 carts of any random people die 3 times, so if there's like a total of 3 deaths, the quest will automatically fail. So that means everybody's going to be sent to the lobby, and that's going to just ruin the experience, so just make sure you don't die. And it's also a little bit more difficult because the more players who join your quest, the more difficult the monster that you're fighting, or the monsters in the map, are going to be, because obviously it scales with the amount of players. If you're playing as a single player, you will basically have the single player difficulty, but if you're playing as 2 players, the monster will effectively kind of like double its health, not really double its health, but it will become a bit harder and more resilient to kill. Otherwise, everybody would be playing this game with 4 players all the time to just zerg through everything. It's also a good idea to try use the chat wheels, these things over here, to try actually, like, speak with people. It can be like, nice to meet you, or like use the stickers and go like, what the and just, just communicate with your people there and try indicate what you're trying to do. I know it's a little bit difficult. You can use some things like in the custom shoutouts here, it can be like, yo, hey, come over here. Come over here, to try call them to do a specific thing, or tell them you're doing a trap or whatnot. So you can see someone has just joined my quest against Kezu mid-fight. Now from here, I can actually press the plus button, I can go to the multiplayer menu, and I can see the player list, and I can see this guy is Hunter rank 7, so he's the same as me. A new one has just joined here. He's busy joining, Hunter rank 4. You can select this person. You can send them your guild card. You can kick them. You can view their profile, view their status. So you can see like their health, their defense, all the stuff there. You can view their equipment to see what they're using on their character right now. And you can also view their profile if you want to go to the Nintendo Switch user page and invite them to invite them as a friend, basically. From guild cards, you can actually send a guild card and send it to these different people. You can send with photo or without photo. So I'm going to send them my stuff there and just randomly send them my guild cards for no apparent reason, which is kind of funny. At the end of your hunt, you can select who you want to like by pressing the arrow keys left, right, and up, and you can hold the down arrow key to send the likes to them. You can see who liked you by looking at the right side. And that's pretty much how you do a multiplayer thing and things you should need to know for your multiplayer hunts. One thing I have noted is that when I do multiplayer rooms or hunts, I tend to take 50% longer to actually do the hunt, whereas if I do it solo, I do it a lot quicker. So I don't know if that's the same for everyone or just me, but multiplayer hunts seem to take a lot longer than the solo player hunts. All right, so now let's talk about the courier. This is the guy right over here at the Steelworks, right at the front here, the courier. He will actually allow you to play online, and he has several different options here. One is find lobby. When you go in here, you can search for exactly what you want to look for, a certain target, a certain quest, your minimum high rank, your minimum hunter rank, maximum hunter rank, and then also I would recommend selecting any language because it doesn't really matter which language you really select in this game, so always select any language. That's going to give you a much wider range of what type of rooms you can find. From here, you can also create your own lobby, select what you want to do. You can change the different comments like, oh, playing with friends, strategists needed, taking it easy, round robin quest picks, which is like random quests. And from here, you can change a bunch of different settings, like setting a password so that not random players are joining, only your friends will be joining. And obviously, you can change much of the other settings as well, which we've already talked about. You can also do the Hunter Connect thing here. So if you have a Hunter Connect here, you can immediately join it from here or create one from here. Basically, this is like a server between you and your friends that if one of your friends are playing, you can just go in here and it will join them automatically without you having to go like, okay, what's the room name? What's the password? You can just do it from here, which is pretty handy if you just want to play with the same people over and over and kind of just have the same room always set up. By pressing play locally, this is obviously if you're in a local room next to another person who has Monster Hunter Rise on their Nintendo Switch as well, you can play in a lobby directly with them as long as you're in the same room or like, within kind of like Wi-Fi connection with each other. From your friends list, this will actually be your Nintendo Switch friends. You can actually see who's playing on your thing here. So Joe is playing online right now. I can view his lobby info, and if he's playing like multiplayer, which it seems he is, I can join him right now by pressing this enter lobby button. Now, if I have my own lobby and I created my own lobby, I can actually do this button over here, send lobby invite, which will invite him to my lobby. And you can also view his profile, which will actually just take you to his Nintendo Switch profile. The mutual likes thing here is basically, as we saw before, these new 3 ones here are the 3 players I just did that Kezu hunt with. Now, every single time that you like someone and they like you back, they will be added to this mutual likes list. This is basically the Tinder of Monster Hunter Rise, and every time you're looking to hook up on a hunt, you can come here, select this person here, and you can be like, oh, I want to add them to my favorites because they were one of my favorite players to play with. They did really well, and I want them to stay on this list. As you add more people to this mutual likes list, the ones at the bottom will actually be removed and the new ones will be added on top. If you add them as a favorite, they will stay here. You can also delete them from here. You can send them a lobby invite to your lobby, and you can also view their lobby info and join their lobby if they have one. This guy currently does not have a lobby. And as a lobby host, you can go to lobby settings and change pretty much the same settings that you would as if you're creating your lobby, and you can also leave the lobby if you're in one from here. And that's pretty much everything that you need to know about how multiplayer online works in Monster Hunter Rise. If you do have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. I do reply to everything, and there's also a few people who will help you out as well. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching.